Hello, everybody. This is Catholic Dad, episode number 353. If you want to change the world, go home and love your family. These are the words of Saint Teresa of Calcutta. And, the world today is engulfed in a pandemic. And it's kind of crazy. Everybody's on lockdown. We have quarantine. But what's happening is that people are actually staying home. When they stay home, they actually have to deal with their families more. And they have to cancel all the events that they usually do. See, the world is caught up in doing too much and not too little. So, like every kid is in baseball and basketball and football and piano and karate and gymnastics and swimming and so on and so forth. If you think you're going to have an Olympic swimmer kid, you probably aren't. It's just the way it works. You don't have to make your kid perfect, and you have to dump all your energies into your child, making them the best person they possibly can. What you can do, as St. Mother Teresa says, is stay home and love them, and that's really all you have to do. And so this quarantine has really done something for the world. It's made people stay home, and it's made people interact with their children again. It's made people take walks, and I've seen a lot of families walking around my neighborhood recently. People wave at you, they smile, they give you a thumbs up. Nobody's coming very close to you these days, but that's going to change, and perhaps the whole craze of the world is going to change as well. Perhaps people are actually going to realize they like being home with their families and they like being home with their children. And they don't have to have Major League Baseball players or professional basketball players or professional football players. Their children can actually be children, and the time you invest in them doesn't have to be on a gridiron or in a gymnastics studio or whatever else. But the time you invest with them could actually be with forming them into good people so that one day they can pass on the culture that you gave them. And so I think everybody realizes that this is a bad time for the world and America in particular. But if you realize that we might actually form families again, and people might actually realize they don't need all this cheap Chinese crap, that gets imported. That we actually need less than we have, and that we don't have to have like all this materialism, and we don't have to constantly be on the go. But we can actually slow down. We could lay a blanket in the yard, open a book, read with our children, or say a prayer or grab a rosary and just quietly meditate and just let the kids play quietly. Or you can be at home, be in your kitchen, kick the kids outside and just let them go play. These are good things. And so anyway, if you want to change the world, go home and love your family. That's what St. Teresa of Calcutta said. You don't have to go become the greatest at every possible sport, every possible activity. You don't have to go change the world in terms of driving into the political sphere. What you do is you just form good people. That's your family. Those are your children. And if you do that properly, your life will be a great success. And so this is Catholic Dad. It's a little bit early for Easter yet. It's tomorrow, but he is risen. Indeed, he is truly risen. And have hope for the world that the Lord is risen. So pray the rosary, everybody. God bless you all, and happy Easter. Take care.